Happy Monday. I'm here with Clover and Murray's mini Bernedoodle puppies. These sweet babies are 4 weeks old now, and this is probably the last week I'm going to be able to carry them all together in the basket. This is going to help me though because I've got 9 puppies, and that's going to let me know who we've seen and who we need to see for the video. It's an exciting day for these puppies because we're going to feed them the first food that we feed the pups. Clover still does a great job taking care of the babies. She nurses them and will continue to do so over the next few weeks, but that will slow down as we feed them more and more. So we'll look at all the babies, talk about them a little bit, and then we'll show on the video them eating food for the first time. So this is our There and Back Again litter, and they all have Tolkien-inspired names from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and we'll see each of those with our puppies. We're not sure if we have availability in this litter. They're going to be 8 weeks old and ready to go home March 14th and 15th. We do have a wait list of families in line for these puppies, and they're going to have their vet visit on March 2nd, and we'll start the puppy draft after that. So shortly after March 2nd, we should know if we have availability. We are adding families on standby to the bottom of that wait list, and we'll schedule a phone call and talk to you about what that looks like if you would like. So we have 3 red puppies in this litter. I have my red girl, one red girl in this litter, and this is Lorian. We just took some Valentine's pictures of these puppies, so we'll be posting those soon too, and then they'll have official pictures done as they get a little older. We usually do that when they're 5 to 6 weeks old. My other red puppy, this is Frodo. Frodo is looking like he's gonna have one blue eye. And then my last red puppy is Bilbo. He's at the bottom of the puppy pile here. Bilbo's a really dark red. He's one of the smallest puppies in the litter. Definitely the smallest of these 3 red puppies right now. And then I have 3 tricolor puppies. So here I have Strider. I think Strider is one of the biggest puppies in the litter. Same size as a little bigger. But Strider is a tricolor boy. Hopefully the camera's going to show the puppies walking around and playing, but I'll video some of them walking around and playing if it doesn't. I have my other tricolor boy. This is Gandalf. Gandalf and Strider look very much alike. Gandalf's a little smaller though. So I'm going to hold the 2 of them up together. So you can see Gandalf here and Strider here. And then I have a tricolor girl named Eowyn. I say named. These litter names that we use, we only use those for the videos. When we talk to the puppy, we just call them puppy until they get their forever name from their family. So Eowyn has this big collar, big white collar on her. The little tricolor girl. She looks a lot like Gandalf and Strider too, but she's got all that white. And then I have my 3 Merle puppies. They all have some blue in their eye. This is Arwen. Arwen is the smallest of the girl puppies, the Merle girl puppies, I should say. Looks like Arwen has 2 blue eyes. And I'll try to show their eyes. The sun is kind of dark and cloudy outside, so I'm not sure if the blue will show up in the video. But I'll try to get the camera to show it while the puppies are playing in a minute. This is Samwise. He is the biggest puppy in the litter. He's a Merle boy. Got Strider crawling in my lap here. And then last, I have Rosie, my little Merle girl. So when we say the word blaze, that's a marking that refers to this white muzzle and the white that goes up between their eyes. So she doesn't have a full blaze, but she does have the white muzzle and then a white dot on her head. So a lot of times we'll up with horses and looking at horses, and I know Blaze and Star are some horse-related marking terms. And that's going to be all for right now. We'll see the puppies playing for a minute while they're all clean, and I'll go mix up their puppy food, and then we'll show the puppies eating. So sometimes it's hard to move the camera, show the puppies as they eat, and see all of that, because I have to pick up the puppies and move them around the food bowl at first. We'll do the puppy call, but they don't know what it means until a few days in. They catch on really quickly though. So we expect these puppies to be about 30 to 40 pounds. Klover and Murray. Klover's probably about 40 pounds and Murray's about 35 pounds. Most of the time puppies are going to be between the size of mom and dad, but they do have Bernese in them. So this Bernese lineage can show up, and sometimes puppies are smaller or bigger than either of their parents. So we do want people to always know that. These puppies are all going to be double furnished. That means they have the most of the loaded on shedding gene, and that's great. Your F1 Bernedoodles are always going to be single furnished, have one copy. So you have to get multi-gens or F1Bs, some other generation, to be able to get puppies with 2 copies of furnishings. F1Bs can be very nice puppies, but they have a higher percentage of poodle in them, and they can have super curly coats. So we really like the multi-gens, being able to get double furnished puppies for people who are particularly concerned about allergies or shedding, to get those straighter coats. So it's going to be big soft waves, big soft curls, not tight poodle curls like you can get if you have 2 copies of curl. So the genetics and the DNA behind these puppies is something that's really fun for us as we research and match mom and dad together, and we're always happy to talk more about that to anyone who wants to listen to us talk about DNA with puppies, which is a whole lot of people sometimes. And I get that. It's much more fun to just play with the puppies and see how cute they are. So that'll be all for this part of the video. And thanks for following our puppies here at Ocoee River Doodles. I have my puppies out playing right here. So let's see if we can find them one more time. Make sure you see them good. So here's Strider, my little tricolor boy, and Gandalf. Gandalf and Strider and Frodo, my little red boy. This is Lorian, my red girl. I have Rosie right here. This is Eowyn, my tricolor girl. I have Bilbo all cuddled up asleep. And Samwise. We need to see Arwen. See if I can get Bilbo up. Lori. Here is Arwen. I think the cloudy day is not letting the light come in to show their blue eyes. And then maybe we've seen all the other puppies again. They're kind of in slow motion and really sweet right now. Strider. So I am going to go mix up their food, and then we'll feed these babies. Samwise is starting to figure it out. they scoot away from the bowl and start licking their feet. So I think Gandalf has lost the bowl over here. So we'll help him out in a second. Lorian's done the same thing. So they're all messy, but they'll lick each other and clean each other up, and then Klover gives them a bath and gets them all clean until it's time for them to eat again. We have litter boxes in their pen now, so they're using that for potty training. But by next week, we'll give them access to the doggy door, and they'll start using that to go potty. I feel like after 4 weeks, it's just they're learning and getting bigger. I mean, they're growing every day, all the time, but it's like it speeds up from that 4-week point. It's also fun because they start getting extra excited to see us. So that'll be all for today's Movie Monday. Next week, the puppy call will be very familiar to the pups, and they'll know that means good things are coming. So we hope you check back in with our Bernedoodle babies next week here at Ocoee River Doodles.